Peace and love, children of the sun, man. I had to literally something's bothering me, bro. And I'm just seeing dudes throw their career away over these yamps, man. You know, and it's sad. And a lot of them, they carry this trauma with them. Like, let's start with Ari, right? Ari, this chick has been with Moneybag Yo for a minute. It looks like they don't have trouble in paradise. But people forget when he snatched her wig off and jumped in the car, which she brung up. Remember they had her little podcast cooking show, and then even I think it might even got brung up when she went on the Carisha Please podcast. But yeah, he snatched her wig off, jumped in the car, and sped off, and then he ends up buying her a Lambo, and she bought him a Maybach. Then they broke up. He took it back. Then they were together again. All that weird shit. But before that, it was Javante Davis, her putting hands on him online, and her getting mad. He wanted to marry 5 women, which is the Islamic tradition. Now, 4 years later, he didn't convert it to Islam like he wanted. But they had a few public spats, you know, and this is after she got G Herbo a case.
Bitch, I'm not gonna touch you. Give me the child. He beat the fuck out of me clear as day. My ass hurting and black. I'm beat the fuck up. Ain't no decided to win. His ass going to jail. It's over with, bitch. You done.
Go inside. I'll be in there in a minute, okay?
Stupid. Over. Hey, you a dumbass.
Go inside.
Bitch.
Go inside.
Stupid ass. You stupid. And bitch, I'm slapping your fat ass too for driving off in the car with my son.
Come on, go inside.
Y'all know not to play with me. I see y'all drop wop off with y'all little gun too, huh?
Go inside.
Dumbass.
You see, she doing all the aggression. This girl, I'm an artist, man. I do music, bro. I pay fucking 6 figures a year on IRS transcripts. I don't got no reason to be here. This my son, mama. She took all my jewelry. I came back here to get my jewelry. She only got, I could go show you my shit right there. Half of my jewelry. I came in, I bought this house, y'all. I'm not on the shit, but I bought this house. I don't have no reason to be putting our hands on. I come back to get my jewelry. She said she wasn't there. I let myself in through the back gate. As soon as I come in, the girl get the charging at me and shit. She grabbed a knife. I took my son. I paid for everything in there. I replaced it. I broke everything in her crib. Started laundry shit. Where my chains at? She don't want to give me my damn chain. I just was with her 2 nights ago, and I got the charms to my jewelry in there right now. Over $400,000 worth of charms. She has my jewelry in her possession. I never filled out no police reports or nothing because that's my son, mom. I don't want her to go to jail. I just want my jewelry. She get the wild, all this shit. I grabbed her. Yeah, I restrained her. I didn't punch her, slap her, kick her, none of this shit. She raising at me with a fucking knife.
Which we literally seen a video of her chasing and putting the hands on him. You caused this boy a whole assault charge after you took his jewelry, mad that he moved on with his life. He had literally just had sex with you 2 days before. So now that thing came out, the police cam and the footage. So now the world had to find out he was still messing with you when he was trying to move on, which that tainted his relationship. But she sits up there snitching, talking about he had a gun, doing all of this stuff, and even says in front of the police that she gonna put hands on his friend, and they don't do shit. Meanwhile, this chick was trying to steal his jewelry from him. And this is the crazy part about it. She gets on Carisha Please, saying that he's still trying to smash, right? Now, I don't know if y'all remember, he came out and said he was single. And then like a week later, it was his birthday, and he's crying when his bitch gave him a chain with his grandmama on it and all of that, or whatever it was. He never really broke up with the girl. But what y'all didn't know, he was down here in Atlanta on a date with Ari at a bowling alley. And we got a phone call because people called us. Like, don't he be dissing GDs? This nigga out here lacking. Yeah, niggas had the whole drop on him. But niggas know he ain't really about that. And we know that Ari's a snitch, so niggas gave him a pass. But yeah, he was down here at the bowling alley, man. You know what I'm saying? In Gwinnett. But yeah, then a month later, he's like, I'm single. Like bitches be doing. Like he's a bad. But yeah, man, it's just crazy, bro. She up here dry snitching, talking about he's still trying to smash. Like she wasn't on the date with that man down here. Meanwhile, he had to go on BET with Moneybag Yo, and, they couldn't even look each other in the face. Moneybag Yo done sent shots at him on the internet, calling him broke and saying I already got more money than him and all kind of shit. But imagine catching a charge for a chick who's known to put hands on you and other niggas. A video that came out of her beating up her gay friend and snatching him out the car. He's just taking all type of physical abuse just to stay around her because she's supposed to be got a little limelight. That's crazy. Ain't no way in hell. Gay friend or not, she always putting her ass on these dudes twerking in slow motion. Ain't no way in hell they ain't catching no hard on. All that gay friend shit is out the window. That shit is cap. And it make Moneybag Yo relationship look like it's just for clout. Like it ain't a real relationship. Like something's up with that shit, bro. Ain't no man gonna be cool with that. He talking about, oh, y'all niggas ain't used to a bad bitch. Nah, nigga, you ain't used to a bad bitch. Cause ain't no way a real nigga gonna put up with that shit. I don't give a fuck. That's embarrassing to your name, homie. You tripping. But yeah, let's move on, man. I just was thinking about some shit, man, when I just seen this video of her snitching like that. Then Cash Doll, she with the homie, man, Tracy T. I followed his career from the beginning when he came out with Swagger Right, way before he tried to sign the MMG and it didn't go through because he was still on papers with some hating ass label that wouldn't release his contract. But he's still been doing decent, independent, doing his thing, man. He a gangster. He done been shot 4 times. He a real trap nigga. Got nothing but love for Tracy T. But I don't think he knows that his girl supposedly wrote some statements on her old CEO, which helped him get locked up and lose everything.
And let's start with 2015. That's when you signed your first record deal with BMB Records.
Okay, so what led up to me signing that? I was in a relationship and he knew the guy. He knew Peanut. They did time in jail, like 13 years together or something. And granted, it just didn't work out, man. It just didn't work out. I moved to Atlanta and Deb started managing me, and she ended up talking to him one day, and I just know she called me yelling at the top of her lungs. Deborah Antony. She just called me yelling at the top of her lungs like, you are in a fucked up situation. You need to fix this. And da-da-da-da. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
The write-up in the Free Press that says she signed to you for a $15,000 boob job. She denied that she didn't sign for plastic surgery. Can you elaborate what was her deal?
Okay, let me have this disclaimer first because I want everybody to understand. Cash Doll was a young lady when I got with her. She was nowhere near street, even though she's from Dexter, Linwood area. She's a young girl that was trying to make it on her own. You know what I'm saying? And she was misled or manipulated by the dude that she was with, which is how I met her. You know what I'm saying? The dude I did 6 years with in the prison. So a lot of the stuff, it was hard for me to really blame her because she was young and really didn't know and wasn't really conscious or illiterate like that. The girl was young. She was manipulated, you know what I'm saying, and all that. I'm not holding her accountable, and I want y'all to hold her accountable. But yeah, the dude utilized her, and they made some statements, and they said I had guns, money, and drugs in all my cribs. They took almost $6 million from me.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? The part that killed me, they took my wife's shit, you know what I mean? Like all her furs and jewelry and cars, you know what I mean? And all that old shit, you know what I mean? Like, we hustlers, we get that shit right back, our shit. But when they fuck with your wife and all that, kids and all that type of shit, that's what hurt me, you know what I mean? So,
according to him, he doesn't blame her for. He says that her old boyfriend misled her, and that's the only reason he signed her. But he says that, he grew fond of her. He even paid for her to have plastic surgeries. He did all type of stuff. He wanted to see her win. But he said what hurt him was that it affected his wife and that they went after her assets and all kind of shit. We all know the Cash Doll was trying to get out of her deal. So who influenced her to make these statements on bruh? But that shit fucked me up because I'm like, damn, she from the D. She know better. But according to this dude Peanut, he says she ain't a street bitch. So he gave her a pass for telling on him. But that shit fucked me up, man. It's another dude that lost his empire because of a female, right? Then currently we got Jonathan Majors, who was in Creed 3, the week that his movie premiered, he catches an assault charge over this white yimp, which is so sad because he called the police on her goofy ass trying to fake commit suicide, taking sleeping pills after she then went out clubbing drunk on his credit card after they had a fight. And they go and look up CCTV footage of him pushing her in the car and running from her after she then picked up his phone and seen a message saying that somebody wanted a kiss from him or whatever. And he, supposedly grabbed her arm and twisted it and, got his phone back from her and then jogged 2 miles and ran home and became a meme, everybody picking at him. This hoe goes out clubbing that night. Now, allegedly, she didn't try to press the charges. The state picked it up because they wanted to take a black man down, and it's fucked up. So now you want to get with a sister and go get with Megan Good, and she stood by your side, and now you done got convicted, and it's looking bad for you because you done lost. You had some type of movie deal with Marvel, and then also, saying you had something going on with Disney. You done been in Creed 3, Loki Part 2, Ant-Man. You supposedly had a role as Kang the Conqueror. That thing got canceled, but they say you was making $500K a month allegedly, but net worth was only $2 million. That don't add up. You know what I'm saying? Which usually your net worth is not what you have in liquid funds, but what you're worth. But how the hell could you be making $500 a month and only have $2 million? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't even add up.
Jonathan Majors accused of abuse by 2 more of his ex-girlfriends. This story is interesting. While Jonathan Majors is awaiting his sentencing for his domestic violence case against his ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari, now we got 2 more exes popping out the woodwork. And let's play What Race Is This?
His exes are?
Yes, I got to give you the name.
Okay.
All right. Emma Duncan and Maura Hooper.
I have to go with Caucasian
it is. Exactly. So Emma Duncan, they actually were dating back in drama school. They took acting classes together back in 2015, and she's actually an actress and a director.
Mm-hmm.
And she alleged that Jonathan threatened her with violence and threw her across the room one time. And then the other woman, Maura Hooper, says that she dated Jonathan from 2013 to 2015. And she claims that she got pregnant during their relationship, and he allegedly dropped her off to the abortion clinic and never came back to get her.
Jesus.
I say, you know how many sisters done went through that baby?
You still have $2 million. So what the hell do they mean your net worth is only $2 million? Is that after you got canceled? But yeah, it's over for your boy, man. It's sad, man. It's really sad to see that shit happen to him, man. All over a pink toe, man. Over a fucking pink toe, man. Then you got Dougie B from the Bronx, from DOA, doing bad, man. This dude had a stalker, a real life stalker. We watched this shit go for almost 3 months. He couldn't shake this beast off. Beauty and the Beast. While he's sleeping like the beauty, the beast was hovering over him, being thirsty, recording him on live, Then talking about she was on her period, but she just ate the dick. And talking about he had a loose booty and she ate his ass. Around here putting all kind of stupid shit out, trying to embarrass him, trying to call him zesty and all kind of dumb shit, which is really like damn near revenge porn if you think about it, because you're putting his business out there, you know what I'm saying? And he should sue her for defamation of character. We literally watched her stalk him. She came to the block and got jumped on by a girl because she want to pop up after she didn't let him wear her little fake necklace or whatever. And man, she spent $200 on Uber and chopped cheese at the bodega, you know what I mean? And some graba, you know what I mean? The dude has a $200 a day habit, and you sitting up here talking about you spent $200 like that means something to him. Like, it's crazy. But to be always claiming that you're always on a period, everybody thinks she's a trans, because first of all, there's a picture of her with no hair on her head. Straight clean, Mr. Clean bald, and it looks like a man. Her face is masculine. They do pay these transgenders to get surgery and for housing. So she has this nice little decent apartment, and you try to wonder how can she afford it. She doesn't have no car. She be on the train and the buses, so she ain't got no car note or no high insurance. But that rent got to be $2,000-3,000. So how is she affording it? Yeah, she has an OnlyFans, but a lot of her pictures are photoshopped. You can clearly see the marks on her chest where she's had some type of breast surgery. Either she had implants or a reduction. But in the picture she has super large breasts, which is not the case. So it makes you think that she had some small implants, you know what I'm saying? And she tried to cover it up with tattoos. But her features are too manly, bro. It just doesn't make any sense. So everybody kept calling her trans. She provided some childhood pictures to New York Drill page, but who knows if that's even real? You know what I'm saying? That might not even be her. That might be the little sister. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. But she's always claiming to be on a period all the time. And in 2 months, you're not going to have 3 periods. You would have 2 periods. So what do you mean you was on the period the first night he fell asleep over there when y'all just met and you recorded him? Then you try to say that you was on the period when you came to the block trying to get your money back and you got jumped on. Now you're trying to say in this police report you was on the period and you try to pull your pants down and have sex with you, but you was on the period. Make it make sense. You did a whole interview talking about that's your man, he's your boyfriend, and if he says y'all didn't mess around, then y'all didn't mess around.
I used to tell my people like who follow me on my page or my business, I would always go live all the time. I used to have only like 3 viewers at maximum. When I go live, I used to only get up to 10 viewers. So I was never having nobody watch me, nobody was on me, nobody's nothing. I used to just go talk my business, do what I do, talk to my supporters, my people. People who follow me was people from school, shit like that. I'm talking to people that I know. So I wasn't really ready for like all of a sudden mad people I don't know watching me and going back and telling my business and saying what I said to the next person. So I'm thinking, you know, it's my page, it's people that follow me, that know me. I'm safe over here. I can talk when I want to talk. I can get something off my chest. I can vent. So that's all I was ever doing and doing what I used to do anyway. So before all that, I was recording him on live and I was only doing what I was doing.
I'm talking about though, way before that though, right before all that. They was trying to say he was trans.
They was trying to hurt my feelings. Yeah, they was trying to hurt my feelings so bad. They want to hurt my feelings so bad. They want to see me cry. They wanted me to cry. They wanted me to swear I was something I wasn't. But I'm just like, look, at the end of the day,
trying to insinuate that you're gonna keep it on the hush hush to please him. Make it make sense. You done went on video talking about you slurped him up and ate his ass.
Back to when they tried snitching on me, right? Talking about I'm recording him while he sleep. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just live by myself and just, you know, doing what I do. And he would just happen to be sleeping in my bed. So I'm showing people, look, my man fell asleep right here. You know, I'm going to put him to sleep. But that's a different story for another day. He was still asleep. And I was just doing me. And I'm like, you know why he sleep around me? You come around me. Don't be sleep. Save all that sleep shit for when you with the next bitch or you tired, somewhere else, you go home. Don't cry me, be sleep. Like, no, you wake up when you're around me. We got stuff to do, got stuff to talk about. Just stop trying to be sleep and be boring. No, nobody want to be sleep all the time. Like, let's do something. Let's play a game. Let's play some cards. Let's do something. Okay. You want to be sleep. No, wake up.
So you say you might have put him to sleep. Well, I mean, you did.
Shut up! Shut up! Oh my gosh.
You
when
did,
I talk about I put him to sleep. Okay,
I'm going to just say though.
But you up here bragging and laughing about him catching a whole charge behind you is crazy. After you're sitting up here beefing with young Ash over this dude, you up here woofing with any chick online trying to claim him. Like, we literally seen the lives of you trying to claim this man that didn't want to claim you. So now you want to try to ruin his life. And give him a sex assault charge, which is crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, something has to be done. Like, something has to be done about this. Even if you're not a Dougie B fan, this is disgusting for a Baba Trish to do this to somebody. And the fact that we sat there and watched it. Then you got Blueface, man. This is so sad. He went from being Mr. Pimp with a living girlfriend and Jaden to he got his own Blueface Girls Club and made baddies relevant because baddies copied his shit, and they just brung back Natalie Nunn from the old Bad Girls Club, but she wasn't doing shit for years. Blueface got all of this generation back on that vibe during the pandemic. He was spending millions letting these girls stay in the mansion and smoking them out. He made Krishan clout up. She went from this innocent girl. Yeah, she comes from a household of 11 where they couldn't keep their power on. And she has all this trauma, right? All this trauma in her life. Daddy, you could tell he's a smoker. And brother is in jail for shooting now. Like, ain't nothing but gangster shit around her, right? But she was sweet and innocent in all her old videos.
I don't think Spitfire's going to catch her. This is going to be huge for Shaunie. Come on, Shaunie, get up there. Push it. Let's go. She's looking strong. Nothing is stopping her. Oh, no. 50 seconds. That's one of the fastest women's times we've ever seen on this course. Oh, she is stoked.
It's a little dance. I don't know what that's called, but she is hyped.
Shaunie certainly brought the speed, determination, and a whole lot of attitude.
TikToks and lives. She went on a sports show. She was playing even on a sports game where she won $15,000 and got an apartment and lost it immediately. Had a little car and it got repoed immediately. So she had nowhere to go. She was barefoot and with no ID, no credit, just fucked up downtown. No license. When she met Blue, he took her in and he gave her that record deal in her first chain and made her popular. The fame went to her head. Now she got 5 million followers and she don't need him. She let the baddies, Natalie Nunn and them, get in her head, make her think she's a boss. But then now they can't even pay what she's requesting. So all her clout comes from him. She's been chasing him everywhere he goes, you know what I mean? And popping up to the house. You know, she done failed the damn DNA test, the real DNA test. The first one the show gave was to keep him on the show. They didn't want him to know it wasn't his. And then now he gets a real DNA test and then came back, the baby ain't his, and it don't look like him. And they're saying it has an alcohol syndrome from her drinking. It already had the problem, the hernia from her, what she was doing. The baby had that a hernia and had to get surgery, but you know, you never really see her with the baby like that. She's just not fit to be a mother at all. It's sad, but this nigga, he's slipping on his pimping, man. He can't control his bitches, bro. That's the reason he likes Jaden, because he could control her and keep her in line. Long as she's able to go out and dyke with these studs, you know what I mean? She can't really come at him for fucking all these bitches on the side. It's Coyle Ray or Megan or whoever it is. She even went on Jason Lee's interview claiming that they'll do a threesome with Coyle Ray, claiming that she'll do a threesome with Natalie Nunn. She's down for the cause. But it gets even more sinister because on a Krishan page, she was pointing out these bumps on Jaden's lip. But since then, Krishan and Blueface then got pointed out for having bumps on their shit. And then now, since then, Natalie Nunn has been exposed for having bumps on her shit. So did y'all have the threesome with Natalie Nunn? Is that what was going on to try to get in with Zeus? You know what I mean? But we see that he has a TV show about giving a record deal to females that's going to come out on Zeus. And then also they just renewed whatever the show, the love show that he had with this chick Krishan, right? So he has to fake like he's back with Krishan. Krishan's talking about she's moving in and gets this fake face tattoo and saying they're back together. But if he cheats, she's gonna cut his dick off. And that's the problem. Bitch, you know he's a player. Stop trying to lock him down and play your position. You cheated with 10 men on the side. You had a whole baby that isn't his and tried to trap him up. You admitted to cheating. He even tried to holler at Jason Lee's homeboy. Why is you trying to lock the man down? You're adding to the toxicity. You know what you're dealing with. The nigga tell you he's a piece of shit and he ain't gonna change. Stop trying to change him. You know what I mean? And that's the fucking problem. So now he has this other goofy bitch, Bonnie Lachey, who goes on No Jumper. She gets a tattoo on her ass with the same mugshot that Krishan got on her face. Allegedly, and she wants clout to promote her OnlyFans and tells the world, oh, it's all fake between him and Krishan, and they're gonna be together, not him and Krishan. He's just doing it to renew this little TV show with Zeus, and that he made Jaden go public with the dyke to make it look like they split up while he's in jail and he's a marketing genius, but he's really gonna be with her. So Brick Baby cussing the hoe out like, shut up, bitch. Where's all your proof at? Where's your proof he's calling you? She can't even provide that. She's getting mad and wanting to walk out on the episode. And then Sharp comes and says, bitch, you just blew it. You should have stayed the side bitch and played your position because Krishan is out of your league. She got 5 million followers. She had 300,000 people on the live when she had the baby and got paid to do that. You know, this bitch claims she's making 25,000 a day on Snapchat all of a sudden with the contract with that. You know she'll make money off of OnlyFans. Like she has access to more money than you'll ever have. She just doesn't know how to handle it. But Krishan's goofy ass is homeless anyway because she thought she paid up for the year when she only paid first and last month's rent, according to Carlissa and blog site. So she's so goofy, she doesn't even know what the hell she's talking about, thinking she bought a mansion. And that's why she's moving in with dude. But, you know, they need this TV show to work because he has a $9 million lawsuit and he's broke. So he ain't broke like regular people broke, but he's still broke, celebrity broke. He has a judgment against him, just like this nigga Takashi running around buying a fucking Ferrari for the same bitch. He just caught a assault charge over after she catches an assault charge. Both of them got assault charges, but you buy the bitch a car and you got a whole $9 million judgment and a $2 million judgment against you. You know, you went and shitted on Steve Will Do It for $2 million, you know, or Rumble or whoever it was. I think it was Rumble. You were supposed to do live streaming. You didn't burnt them people, took the advance and bought a bunch of Birkins and gave them out to hoes allegedly to try to piss Jade, your ex, off. You gave off a bunch of Birkins and went broke again. You got is revolving around Yaleen and your beef with her ex-husband slash baby daddy, which is crazy. You know what I mean? You're gonna try to beef with the nigga that runs Puerto Rico, Amuel. Like, come on, bro. You have nothing really going for you. You got a fourth baby mama that's black, Rose Verde, but she ain't put you on child support yet because you running and ducking and hiding and you in a whole nother country, but that's gonna come. You ain't even spent no time with the kid. As soon as the kid was born, you took off. You was a real fuck nigga and you get slapped in your face. You know what I'm saying? You're another dude that's gonna lose it all to a bit. The only one I fucks with is Blueface, and I hope he gets it together, but he might be a little bipolar or Gemini or something going on because you know what I'm saying, you pimping 1 minute, the next minute you simping. I don't know what's going on with bro, because you're letting these bitches bring you down. You're in jail because of Krishan. You shot at a nigga in the parking lot. That was a beef because of Krishan. Something happened in the club. You catch the charge over the cell phone where Krishan assaulted a bitch. This is all Krishan, bro. Then with Jaden, you push the hoe down on stage trying to make her fight Jaden and you catch a violation. So now when you get out of jail in LA, you got to get shipped to Vegas. And it's like all of this shit is over hoes, bro. It's fucked up, man. I hate to see Jonathan going out like that, man. Then you got Hot Boy West. Hot Boy West gets 15 years for motherfucking trying to run his baby mama off the road while his kids are in the car. Come on, bro. You can't go out this sad, bro. Like you already spent all your money from rap on cases. You know what I'm saying? You had $150,000 advance, and most of it went to fighting your previous cases, and then you doing all these violations, and you going through it over assault charges over a chick, bro. 15 years is crazy, bro. Like this is some Tory Lane shit. It's crazy, bro. Like niggas gotta wake up, man. You gotta think how many niggas that had assault charges. They don't never show the white people though on the news. You know, they settle out of court real quick. Like, look at Dexter. He 2 assault charges, went to jail, went to rehab. He caught on camera. Look at Rowdy Rich. Look at NLE Chopper. He's supposed to be shot up the baby mama's house. Cardi, Playboy Cardi's had 2 cases. Then, you know, Ruby Rose saying he shot at her before. You know, Fabio Foreign beat up his pregnant baby mama. You know, he had a whole charge. You know, you got, man, this shit get deep, bro. THF Muda, he didn't admit to beating on Blazing Doll, hitting her in the head with canned goods and all kind of shit.
Ass on gutter. Then after that, like the bitch would be fighting me on gutter. The bitch would be fighting me. Then I'd be grabbing the bitch trying to, you feel me, basically like get her up off a motherfucker, some shit like that on gutter. The bitch would be grabbing me the whole time, pulling my hair out the whole time, screaming, ah, let me go, gutter. She just used to be screaming. For them, like we could never have no adult conversations. We could never have no conversation, and she not be on the phone. Like every time we having a conversation, something she got to be on the phone. Oh, look, he gonna say this, he gonna say that. Just trying to have a third party or available all the time. So it's like every time she do that shit, she used to be fighting me, pulling my hair or something, but then be on the phone. Let me go, get the fuck off of me. So I drag that bitch all the way back to the motherfucking phone and let her people show. I mean, let me show her people that she the one that's grabbing on me. She the one that be touching on me and, you know, doing all type of weird ass, goof ass shit. And she saw one trying to beat her ass no more. I'm good. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I used to fuck her little ass up sometimes. But after a while, when she got to keep on playing these police games, after I keep on get the den and knocking her ass out like grown ass man, I got to beating this bitch ass with a can good before, y'all. I got to beating this bitch in the back of her head with a motherfucking can good before. That's how big this bitch was. Like, this bitch wouldn't go down. Like, this bitch was like a mighty Mexican or something. Like, this bitch was like a, I don't know. Like, she was just mighty as fuck. She was a mighty ass Mexican on gutter. Like, I was beating this bitch head in with a can good. Like, I'm hitting her all in the back of her shit with a ravioli. Like, and this bitch, like, did not go down. She did not go down. I'm hitting your shit, and I'm hitting you in the back of your shit with a ravioli can, and you not going down.
Whooper, she didn't got on the internet saying she blacked his eye and showed the pictures. They both had black eyes. She didn't call the police on him to get him kicked out because that's what these chicks do as soon as they get some shit in their name. He didn't snitched and said that the apartment was in the CPN, so she ended up losing their damn apartment after a month anyway, and they're both back in Chicago.
Yes, it's only one. It's 2 people, but his name is not on the lease. Which means, you know, he's not on the lease at all. He don't have no bill coming here, nothing. Yes. He got a gun too.
Like, it's crazy, bro. But she called the police on this man and told him he had a gun, which is a straight violation, bro. If you supposed to be GD on some gangster shit. Like, yeah, y'all getting domestic shit, cool. Yeah, he threatened you with a gun before, cool. You also dropped the location to, you know, saying 757 Woo. So at the end of the day, you're supposed to keep that shit in the streets. You weren't supposed to tell the police you got a gun. You tripping. You know what I mean? Ty had an assault charge that got dropped. Jack Boy, his assault charge got dropped. Mind you, both them chicks ran to the internet. They was both light-skinned chicks. Sha G's, his bitch that ran to the internet saying he assaulted her. She showed pictures. She was a light-skinned chick, right? This dude, Day Day, the rapper, Crip nigga from Fort Worth, Atlanta, 4 Seasons, he stabbed a whole chick at a fast food chain. Might have been Starbucks or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He stabbed an employee. Like, what's wrong with these dudes? Slow Bucks, who used to make the t-shirts, he had a whole assault charge. Hitmaker, remember he assaulted Masika, then a chick said he pistol whipped her. The chick that he pistol whipped was light skinned. Then he had the little situation with Tink. Then they went viral and they supposed to be back working on an album together, but you know, he's a person that's had the headlines on him a few times. Mac 10. You know, they say he beat on T-Boz. Remember KC and Jodeci used to beat on Mary J. Blige? Who else? Biggie, he's supposed to be pistol whipped or pulled the gun on motherfucking Lil' Kim in the studio, and Jermaine Dupri witnessed it. You know, everybody know about Dr. Dre and him supposed to be clapping at Miss Chalet. That's crazy. This nigga Jada Youngin supposed to be used to beat on Cuban Dolls. She says that she really wanted Ace the Youngin, but before that, she got beat on by Tato over 6ix9ine for doing a video with his rat ass. But she says that they used to be fighting all the time. People just don't know. They was like saying worse than Blueface and Krishan. That's what she claimed. And she got a mouth on her, so I could see it. She's light skinned. You know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine, he beat on Sarah. Then he took her to Colombia, and they both got veneers for $5,000 each. Then now you see him in the headlines for fighting with Yaylin. There's videos of her. Looked like she grabbed a blick on one, then another one. She was swinging a 4x4 and hitting them like she's violent. We couldn't believe it when Fabulous lost his cool and supposedly knocked out the baby mama's teeth and threatened her pops. Like, that was crazy, bro. Not Fabulous, bro. Not Loso, bro. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden, he's known to put hands on women. You know, what was it? Lil Pump just called him out recently, but supposedly he did it to Tahiri and one of his exes. Both of them are light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Coogee Rap, man, it hurt our heart. But I think Superhead tried to blame him for her sucking up the whole Murder Inc. and Rough Riders and Big Tigger and Lil Wayne and Neo and everybody she messed with, trying to blame that she was assaulted. Yeah, and she's light skinned. You know what I mean? Let's see who else. You had Rihanna and the whole Chris Breezy situation that went viral, and they tried to make him the bad guy, but she went back to him. And some say that she gave him something, and that's why he wigged out on her. But who's to know? Because he was bipolar diagnosed, and he was addicted to lean around the time that he beat the fan up on a tour bus, and he beat up that what's the dude, the singer dude, Frank Ocean. So since then, we ain't seen him getting nothing. So, you know, he wasn't on the lean when he got into it, and it was fucked up. They tried to shelf his second album and just did him so dirty, but they keep holding it over his head, and they keep trying to find reasons to get him. Remember, the girl tried to say at the party she was forced to eat bloody coochie, and it was a cocaine party and all that. Like, they try to get him for anything. Then overseas, they try to say he did some shit. Then they try to get him for having a monkey. Like, all kind of crazy stuff, man. They keep trying to get him canceled. That's why he said, y'all try to cancel me, but I'm still here. You know. Let's see who else. Meek Mill, it then came out. He spit on Nicki for not letting him get $6,000 to purchase some Louis or some shit. He spit on the sister. So I don't know about that story. If people are getting it correct, was it Nicki or was it the sister? You know what I'm saying? But his own homeboy from Philly came out talking about that. Then you got motherfucking Puffy. Oh man, he just got super canceled. And you know, the pictures came out. He was beating on Cassie. You know. Saying they say he broke the nose or did something to Kim Porter, and the psychic Sloan, she came out saying 6 months ago that Kim Porter will have her revenge and that Diddy was going to be brung down. And that's crazy that everything came out in the open. You know, this dude, he gets violent over women. You know, the whole beef with Suge and Pac and them is over women. Remember the chick he made a baby mama, she was out in Hawaii with Pac, and then she's supposed to be messing with Suge. Like, that shit's crazy, bro. Like, these niggas be fighting over these females, bro. You know, Lil Uzi, remember his ex, Brittany Bird, he tried to swing at this tall ass dude, St. John, and missed, and then he fell, and his gun fell out his pocket. So then he tried to point the gun to her stomach, and she called the police. He got 3 years probation and rehab. Like, damn, Uzi, what the fuck is wrong with Uzi tripping? And it was all because she kept trolling JT. You know what I mean? The same JT who threw a phone and hit Uzi in the face at the award show. I mean, he out here fighting for her love, and she around here putting the beats on him. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, Miami bitches is something different. I'm from Miami, so I would know. These women is off the chain down there. Let's see who else, man. And it's crazy because he was seen at the Rock brunch with St. John right after. So he was probably like, man, that shit was some bullshit. That bitch ain't shit. You right, dog. I was tripping. Here, hit this blunt. Them niggas was cooling. But yeah, man, it's just like, why is niggas always in the news for some shit over these raggedy, ratchet ass bitches? And why most of them gotta be light-skinned women? Like, what are they doing to these dudes, bro? Of all people, bro, like it had to be the thirst bucket. Like the game. This nigga, he's still ducking a $7 million judgment because of a light-skinned bitch. The thirstiest hoe that was on the show, man. She kept being thirsty for him. And the moment he grabs the coochie like Donald J. Trump, she want to file a lawsuit. Are you serious? Are you serious? So I guess he didn't take it serious and then go to court and got hit with a $7 million judgment. And since then, he's been hiding assets. You know what I mean? But he's another dude that lost it. Now he out here talking about he broke and that his shirt is borrowed, making jokes. But yet he's on a whole nother TV show for side bitches. And once she see that he's employed, she gonna try to go after that. He signed over his royalties for the album that he had with Big Hit. So that goes to Big Hit instead of him. Because shit, that hoe would have went after them anyway. But yeah, man, again, going through it because that chick was super thirsty. They told y'all, man. And how many dudes became victim to Selena Powell, bro? Selena Gomez, whatever her fucking name is, bro. I don't know her damn name. You know who I'm talking about. One that says, well, she recorded the Waka shit. You know, she tried to lie on the Offset. Not Game. Who did I just say? It was Waka, Snoop. She recorded the shit with Snoop. She tried to lie to Cardi about Offset. She was the same one who tried to get Boogie, and she had him confused, talking about A Boogie and Boogie from the West Coast. She had him confused, trying to play like she was pregnant and sent the DM. Like, this sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? She tried to put Thugger on blast. You know what I'm saying? Free slime. You know what I mean? But like, I don't even understand why dude just messing with her. She went ahead and did the revenge porn on Little Meech and put out the picture of her giving head in the bathroom and put it on her OnlyFans, trying to mess him up with Summer Walker. Like, these chicks ain't dog. It's sad what they'll do for clout, bro. They do anything for clout. They do anything for clout.